Good evening. Welcome to Serenissima Yoga. Tonight we are going to work on articulations and back bends. So let's start up from a straight position and wake up the legs. Let's make circles from inner to outer with both legs. Right and left. Right and left. Imagine you're crossing over something and then the other way around. So from outer to inner. Right and left. Right and left. No mistake. Right. Now let's awaken the articulation of the shoulders. So let's make circles. First going backwards. And then forward. And now let's awaken the articulation of the torso. So from with the arms straighten up, let's move first to one side and then the other side. Hands up, turn left, hands up, turn right, up, left, up, and right. Up, left, up, and right. Now what we are missing is the wrists. So let's awaken the wrists, doing circles first from inner to outer, and then from outer to inner. Raise them up, and raise up also the top of your feet and down, and move to the front of your feet. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up, and down. We can move to the front of the mat now and do some sun salutation. So first, raising up our hands with a slight bend in our back. Fold forward. We start off with our right foot back and slowly move our right knee to the ground. Look in front. Then the left foot meets the right foot. We're in tabletop position now. Slowly move to the ground. First the knees, then the chest, and then the chin are going to meet the ground. Slide into cobra, and then Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now with the right foot in front, the left knee goes to the ground. Straighten your back and look forward. Inhale here, and then the left foot meets the right foot. Uttanasana, bending and looking at the ground. The back of your legs are stretched here, and then slowly raise up. And hands to prayer in front of your chest. And Tadasana, mountain pose. Close your eyes here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Release your shoulders. Then with energy, raise up your hands to the sky and then move to the ground. This time the left foot goes back and the left knee attached to the ground. Look forward. Now the right foot meets the left foot. Slowly move to the ground. First the knees, then the chest and the chin meet the mat. Bhujangasana. In this position, your back muscles are active as well as your legs. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. This time the left leg raises up and then moves in between your hands. Right knee to the ground. Look forward. Right foot and then Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel steady here. Move to the center of your mat, or you can also stay to the front part. We are going to do Vikrasana. So first with the right leg, we lift it and then turn it slightly so that, like, if you can, the front of, like, the lower part of your right leg is kind of parallel to the ground. And then we put it on top of the left thigh. So this is called, this is like half lotus pose. If you can, you stay here. If that's too hard, or like if you don't get to the stretch, you can do the same exact thing, but you put the foot, or like the ankle, on the lower part of your left leg, but not on the knee, because that might be dangerous even. You could hurt it. So if you can stay here, you just leave your arms next to your legs, look forward, and breathe in Vikrasana. Then you move the left foot, try to keep the equilibrium, and you'll move it closer to the knee, but not on the knee. So it's still on the thigh. And then you bend the left knee and go down, and have your hands into prayer position in front of your chest. Keep breathing. So from here, you try to breathe not with the upper part of your chest, but with the lower part of your chest. So with your diaphragm, rather than with the upper side of your lungs. So really, you try to breathe with your belly. When you inhale, the belly enlarges, and when you exhale, the belly contracts. So inhale, belly enlarges, and exhale, the belly contracts. So slowly move up and release the right leg. Move back to Tadasana, mountain pose, and do again the breathing we did before. So inhale, the lower belly expands. Exhale, the lower belly and the belly overall contracts. Okay? You can raise up your left leg now, as before. If you can, you put it all the way next to your hips. That's hard, it goes down, or even on the lowest part of your right leg now. So it's a half lotus pose, but in a standing position. And then your hands in front of your chest. When you found the balance, you release the hands next to your legs. Stay. So from here, the leg slowly lowers, goes down, but not on the knee. Again, same thing. Move down and sit in this position. Look forward. Keep the hands in front of your chest into prayer. And breathe. Again with the lowest part of your belly. Using your abdomen for breathing. And feel your bottom muscles stretch. Your glutes are active in this pose. And slowly raise. Again, Tadasana. Okay. We move to the front of the mat. Inhale, raise up your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Look forward, and if you can, jump into tabletop position. From here, you raise your right leg and point the foot. so it's kind of a ballerina foot. Move back into three-legged dog. So the glutes are stretched, compressed, and very active. You look backwards. You press with your hands as much as you can so that the back is very straight. And then move back into table. From here, look in front, bend your knees as much as you can, but don't have them touch the mat. And then back to table. Now raising your left leg, pointing the left foot from here. Move back into three-legged dog, downward facing. And then back to table with both feet to the ground. Then bend your knees as much as you can. It's like downward facing dog, but with the knees bent. And back to table. Move down, chaturanga. Hold the body to the mat. Now we're going to do Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So that's downward facing dog. It's a very good arch with the back. So like we said at the beginning of the practice, we're going to do backward bends. So that is like Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, so the opposite of downward facing dog. That's upward facing dog. And look up and breathe. And move back down. From here we move to Balasana, child's pose. So that's a simple counter pose for what we just did. Try to relax your back. And even from here you can breathe with your belly rather than with your chest. Or like breathe with both your belly and your chest, so that you're massaging your internal organs while practicing. And raise up. Now we're going to try this pose. It's kind of camel pose, but let's try it slowly. So first, with one arm, like one hand, we're going to grab our right heel. So with our right arm, we're going to grab our right heel and raise up our left arm. Look at the ceiling. Again, here, try to breathe with your belly. Slowly raise up. Let's try the other side. So left arm grabs the left heel and the right arm goes up to the ceiling. The glutes are active. They are not sleeping, so they contract. And move up. Next, if you can, but only if you can, and it's not too painful for the lowest part of your vertebrae, you grab both of your heels and from here try to move forward the hips. Okay, so from this position, if that's too hard to just grab your heels and move forward your hips, you can stand and move backwards. Try to keep a line, and with your quadriceps, stay very keep them active and contracted, and try to stay here. Work with your abdominal muscles as well. Otherwise, you can work on the arch, grabbing both of your heels and moving forward your hips looking up. Don't like your neck is not the main actor here. It's active, but it shouldn't be like crying for help or anything. Okay, look up. And breathe. Slowly release. And let's do the counter pose. Here, Balasana. Child's pose. From this pose, we can go to 4 points pose. Raise up the right leg and the left. And down. Raise up left and right. And down. Let's do the same but from the ground. So even with our knees on the ground, we are lowering. Is the chaturanga. And we elongate legs and arms. Do the same we did into 4 points position. So raise your right arm and leg. And down. Raise your right leg and left arm. And down. Right arm, left leg. Down. And right leg and left arm. And from here we might be ready to grab our feet from the back and do this arch. If that's hard for you, it's also possible to grab like just grab your feet and stay from here and just work on your quadriceps elongation without arching backwards. Or if that's still too much, you can just work on one leg and then the other leg. Never do the pose if it feels painful, because it will not be effective. It will just be dangerous in a way, maybe. From here, go down. Let's actually do the pose where we elongate the quadriceps. So from here, we keep our feet very close to our glutes. Feel the upper part of the legs stretching. And okay, let's do a bit of a push-up with the hands under our shoulders. We slowly raise. Actually, maybe not slowly. We raise. That's hard. You can do the same thing, but on the knees, and then bend over your feet and raise up the feet. Okay, from here, move the feet in between your hands and slowly raise. Hands to prayer in front of our chest. Right foot moves backward with the step slightly longer than what you will do in a normal when you are strolling. And then bend over your left leg. It's a counter pose to the back bends we've done. Now we do some forward bends. Elongate your back muscles here. Let your hips open, don't feel contracted here, just let them be. now with the left leg, we are going to do a step backwards and move over your right. And gently raise. Move forward in front of the mat. Raise up your hands. And bend. We stay here for a second, so cross your arms. And breathe. Exhaling, you empty your lungs, starting from your belly and your chest. Inhaling. First the air goes into your chest and then it fills up your belly. Exhale. And inhale. From here, if you can, you move the palms of your hands under your feet. Straighten up your legs if you can, or even you keep them bent. Release your face, release your neck here. Don't let tensions build up. And slowly move into table. And then 4 points. Knees and hands to the ground. Cross your legs. Go back to Siddhasana. So from Siddhasana, we're moving one leg under and the other leg over it. So the kind of left knee is at the center of our midline in a way, and the right leg is over your left. From here, you bend over. Stretch the glutes that we contracted a lot today. Stretch the right glute now, and then we're going to do the other one next. Raise. Change the legs. Left leg over, right leg under, front. Gently raise. Cross the legs like you can. If you want, you can cross them like this, or you can do Ardha Padmasana. So it's like one leg is on the thigh and the other one is under. Or one foot is on the thigh and the other one is under, or both of them are over your thighs. This is very close to what we did at the beginning, but we were standing. So whatever you can do. And then raise your arms. And let's do a little twist here, first to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, this time to the left. Inhale to center. Release the legs. Move to the center of your mat. So your knees are bent, your feet on the ground, hands in front. Slowly, one vertebra at a time. Don't rush it over. You move to the mat. And make sure you can maybe lift a bit the hips the bottom to make sure that every single, and then slowly roll from the top of your vertebrae to make sure that your entire back is on the mat. So there is not an arch here. Your entire back is on the mat. You feel it completely, like there is no air in between. Okay, so we do the same breathing exercise we did during the poses in the relaxation step. So put your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your belly. So we'll try to learn the yoga full breath. So it's a breath that tries to teach us to use the entirety of our lungs, which is very good for purification and using like the full capability of our breath. It's also good like for running or swimming. So we inhale. When we inhale, first the chest raises and then the belly raises. Fully inhale. Feel that your lungs are fully filled, and then inhale a little bit more. Then when you exhale, first the belly compresses and pushes the air out, and then the chest. And you exhale. When you have fully exhaled, exhale some more. Then you inhale with the top of your chest, inhale with your belly, exhale with your belly, exhale with your chest. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale with the chest, inhale with the belly, exhale with the belly, exhale with your chest. Inhale with the chest, inhale with your belly, exhale belly, exhale chest. Inhale chest, inhale belly, exhale belly, exhale chest. Inhale belly, inhale belly, exhale belly, exhale chest. From here slowly in your like with your own like rhythm, raise up to seated and namaste. Thank you for practicing with Serenissima Yoga today. We did backward bends today, but we tried to balance them with forward bends to not stress our vertebrae too much. And also we try to breathe with our diaphragm, which is always a good practice, not only when you are on the mat, but during everyday life, because this can help relax and reduce some stress. Thank you.